Stop wondering how long it's going to take you to become an entrepreneur and just make little strides to actually becoming an entrepreneur. I know that may be a little finicky for you, but let me lead with that. Now, I will tell you like what are some of the things that it may depend on, but I cannot give you a concrete answer of how long it's going to take. You all have to keep in mind that I first started my entrepreneurial journey back in like 2015, 2016, and it didn't go well. I mean, it went, but it didn't really go nowhere. But in 2020, when I launched my accounting business, I tripled my income in less than 30 days. So you got to keep that in mind. It's going to be about you. Now, I told you, I'm going to give you some things you can use and maybe walk away with, but it's about you. Are you serious about becoming an entrepreneur? Is this do or die for you? Will your kids' eating depend on this? Because that'll really tell you how long it's going to take. Something you want to keep in mind, let's just say, for example, you're jumping into an industry that you have no experience or education in. You're going to have to build that education and that experience up. And that's just something you want to think about. I think that me starting off in an accounting business, I had somewhat of an advantage because I not only had education and a degree, but I also had an extensive amount of years of experience as an accountant. So that's something that gave me a little leverage where it really didn't take me that long. Now, if you are going to jump into a field that you have full-blown experience in, listen, people take your corporate experience and it holds weight. It is credible. So when you jump into entrepreneurship, don't be afraid to leap out there because this is your first, client, or this is your first time doing this on your own. It does not matter. Come in it with that confidence of I've been doing this thing for years. I have this certificate, this degree that lets me know that I got this. And that's really how you want to move when you decide that you're going to become an entrepreneur and you're thinking about what leverage do I have. You've been doing this thing in corporate for 20 years. You got all the experience you need, I promise. Then another thing I want you to think about is your idea. Be honest with yourself. Do people care about the idea that you're trying to put out there? Do you actually have a plan for how you're going to implement this idea? Because if you're starting from ground zero, then at least you know that you may not start your entrepreneurial journey in success right away. But if you've been working on this thing for 6-7 months now, you're like, I'm confident, I got this. Then you put yourself out there, that thing may pop off right away. But again, it's up to you. Now, also keep in mind of the resources that you have access to. If you don't got a dime to your name right now, you may want to work on the things that you can do that won't cost you anything. Or if you don't have the access to the softwares that you need to actually implement your business, then you may want to save up for that software. But if you can at least start to do the research of the resources that you need to get this thing going, that's taking you a step further than you not doing anything at all. So that's something that I just want you to keep in mind. Keep in mind, and this is probably most important to me, are you persistent? Are you persistent? Y'all, I have been recording YouTube videos now for going on 3 hours. It normally takes me an hour and a half to record YouTube videos, and then I'm out of here. I'm going on 3 hours because I went through so many technical things. I could have given up, but I am persistent in this journey. So really and truly, ask yourself, are you going to be persistent? Are you going to be able to adapt when things do not go the way you want them to go? Or when they go in a way that you least expected or that you're not accustomed to? That's going to let you know how long it's going to take you to become an entrepreneur. So if you're serious about becoming an entrepreneur, you need to check out my free webinar. It's going to give you all the framework that I teach in my coaching program of the things you need to work on to be successful in business. And not just see success, but make profit so that you can leave your corporate job. Click the link below so you can sign up today. And do not forget to share this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. And as always, check out the next video or playlist that YouTube will offer to you. And I will see you on the next video.